they should have conscience in what they are doing. They should be considerate. They should be considerate enough. I know what we are talking about is business. This is business.
Yeah.
And then the sole aim of every proprietor
Yeah.
is to what? Maximize profit.
Yeah.
But they should be considerate enough not to extort Nigerians.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good morning, sir, and hello, everyone. Right here at Gen Z Podcast, I am Buchi, and I'm here with.
I'm Engineer K. Michael.
All right, Mr. K. I'll just put it Mr. K for short. So,
All
Mr.
right.
K, are you okay?
I'm cool.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what do you do, sir?
I'm a real estate consultant, real estate developer, and a project manager.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm an emerging CEO of a fast-growing real estate and construction company, Estate Pilot and Shelter Services Limited.
Right.
So I'm happy to be here on this platform.
All right. So, considering your field, say you're into real estate, that is, you're a realtor, a CEO for that matter. That means you've been in this business for so long. You have lots of experiences. All right. So, considering this your area, what are you going to say is going on currently in the real estate industry?
Wow. Thank you very much for that question.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot is happening in the real estate sector. In fact, real estate is the business of now because it is actually a time bomb whose time has come. Yeah. Looking at the population dynamics, we have a huge black population in Nigeria. So, in fact, we are the largest black nation on earth, and this translates to huge housing deficit. So, when you have huge housing deficit, and you understand, I bet you understand that there is huge potential for investment and return on investment in real estate. So, there is a great need for housing, either for residential purposes, either for commercial purposes, for corporate purposes, for industrial, for agricultural, for land banking and other hospitality purposes. So, population is expanding and people must go to school. There's need for more schools, there's need for more churches, there's need for more hospitals, there's need for more hotels and tourism and hospitality facilities.
Okay.
To accommodate, this exponential growth.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, based on what you just said, I picked a point which is need.
Yeah.
That's to tell you that real estate or housing is a need.
Sure.
And then it's one of the basic needs of man.
Sure.
Saying the basic needs of man, what I mean is that means man cannot do without this.
Sure.
Just like food, shelter, and clothing.
Absolutely.
So man can't do without real estate. So isn't it fair for, let me say, the nation to make this real estate affordable for man since it's a basic need?
Thank you very much. Yeah. As is practiced in other developed nations, are you getting me? Now, housing is a priority. In fact, housing is a human right. And that's why other developed climes, you see government taking up the development of housing through mortgage ventures so that their citizens so that they can be accessible and affordable to all, whether at grassroots, middle class, or high income.
Okay, but if we have when it boils down to here, being our country, Nigeria, you see that the hike of prices in housing and real estate is so high that the common man can't afford it.
Yes.
So what's the issue there? And then how can we tackle this?
Thank you very much. The problem in Nigeria is quite peculiar. Peculiar in the sense that its economic is tied to the state of our economy.
Let me even make reference to Lagos State and even the now Enugu State. Enugu operates now Lagos standard.
Yeah.
You see houses, very expensive.
Yeah.
The common man can't actually afford it.
Yeah. I'm still making the same point. It's tied to the state of our economy. Yeah.
Okay.
If you can believe me, by 1960, when we got our independence, the population we have then has more than quadrupled. And the question before us and before those in leadership is that what plans are we making to develop new cities? What plans are we making to develop the hinterlands so that people can have, so that there can be more shelters, more houses for people to access and at affordable prices? You can see that little or no effort is being done in this area. So, and in economics, demand is a function of supply. Are you getting my point? Yeah. So, the higher the demand, the higher the prices. So, the same thing is trickling down the real estate sector. So, I wish the government can intervene, are you getting me, and take the driving seat in real estate to do more in creating more cities, because the already existing cities, are you getting me, is filled up. Our
Okay.
population is growing. Are you getting me? We are the largest black nation on earth, a country with more than 250 million people, with huge potential in birth rates. Are you getting me? So
Okay.
there is high demand, exponential demand for land for residential purposes, which is basic for corporate purposes, for trading, for for commercial
I
and for agriculture. So there is high pressure on existing land.
sorry,
So
let me come in. Let me come in.
yeah,
We are aware there is high pressure for existing land, and then I picked 2 points from what
okay,
you just said.
yeah,
You talked about the economy,
yeah,
and you talked about the government.
yeah,
So are we to put the blame on the economy based on hike in prices of
yes,
properties, or we are to push the blame to the government?
yes. Um, uh, um, Thank you very much for that question. In any given country, the shape of the economy
Okay.
impacts on other indices of living. So if you look at our economy now, look at the cost of transportation,
Okay.
look at the cost of fueling. So the multiplier effect is rippling in other sectors, and real estate is not exempted. So that's why we are calling on the leadership of our nation at different level, at federal, at state, at local, to intervene swiftly, to intervene with reforms that can cushion and bring down the cost of, you know, product and services. Because actually, why we have high cost in the housing sector in terms of renting residential is that because of building materials are tremendously high, and developers they are coming into the business to develop and make returns. So I believe that the government can come up with reforms that can bring the economy in good shape, that can bring down the cost of goods and services. It will also impact the real estate sector. Then secondly, government should declare a state of emergency on the real estate sector. Government should intervene because the population is growing. There is need to develop more mortgage houses in Nigeria. We don't have mortgage houses. There is need to develop aggressive development in mortgage houses so that ordinary people at the citizens at the grassroots can afford it. Are you getting me? Mortgage houses that are accessible. It's a global practice all over the world. People don't buy houses outright. People leverage on mortgages. Are you getting me? And pay over years so that to acquire houses. So I think this is
Okay.
one of the steps we are going to take in the right direction.
All right. So based on Nigeria not being so developed and the leadership system not being so enlightened, or maybe they know what to do, but they don't just want to do it.
Yeah.
Based on our system seen as a corrupt system.
Okay.
So let's come down to, because if I'm to blame, I'll blame the renters, I'll blame the landlords, and then agents. Because when it boils down to Enugu, you see, house rent will be like 500,000, and then total package you'll be seeing 1 point something million. That's double of the price of the house. So what is it with all those charges, such as service charge, caution fee? What are those charges for? What is it for? And then agency fee will also be added onto it. Legal will also be there. So what's the need for?
Actually, in as much as I would like to see drastic reduction in the prices of in the charges that are associated with rent an apartment,
Drastic reduction,
in as much as I would our
reduction or increase?
Reduction.
Reduction?
Yes.
That means it's supposed to be higher than that?
No, reduction means decrease.
Decrease in prices?
Yes. Yes.
In charges?
Yes. But all these things.
I don't think if there is decrease in charges.
But in as much as I would like to see, it's an expectation.
Okay.
But all this has to boil down with what are the policies government are putting in place. Are you getting me? So
no, I feel this doesn't have anything to do with the government.
Can I land?
Okay.
Can I land?
Okay.
Can I land? Because if you look at the real estate sector, it's a sector that is putting food on the table of a whole lot of people. Because currently in Enugu, everybody in Enugu is virtually an agent. Yes, because they rely on it to make a living. We have the realtors, we have the lawyers. Are you getting me? We have the property managers. Understand? So these people, they are feeding from real estate. Some of them are employing tens or hundreds of people. So they have to pay their staff, they have to pay their cost, they have to pay their bills. Are you getting me? So you don't really have to blame them. But when government should come up with the regulations, are you getting me? That benches a benchmark on all these things. I think it will go a long way to giving us a roadmap and giving us a more realistic code that's affordable by all.
Okay, what you are saying is, if I'm to say the people is government,
yeah,
and the government is the people,
yeah.
So if we are positioning everything or directing everything to the government, you see that a whole lot of changes will not be made, or it will be difficult for changes to be made.
Yeah.
So why don't we see into tapping other, let me say, leadership system apart from the government overall, we'll be looking at all these landlords. We're looking at agents. We want to talk to them directly. We don't want, is it through the government alone that we can
Okay.
speak to
Okay.
these people?
Okay.
We want to
Okay.
talk to them directly. We want to send a message across to them so that we know that what they are doing, even though they should have conscience in what they are doing.
Um.
They should be
Uh.
considerate. They should be considerate enough. I know what we are talking about is business. This is
Yeah.
business,
Yeah.
and then the sole aim of every proprietor
Yeah.
is to what?
Yeah.
Maximize profit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but they should have conscience. They should be considerate enough not to extort Nigerians.
Yeah. 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 What I can add here, in as much as out there are, how do I put it? There is a handful of bad eggs. Are you
Good.
getting me, in the real
Yeah,
estate sectors that are trying to maybe inflate prices? Are you getting me?
yeah,
Or trying to, uh, come up with short practices. But let me say quickly, there are still honest realtors and agents that are out there. I'll give it to them, yes, because I have come across them.
sure.
Understand? So that are working hard legitimately to earn a living. Are you getting
Okay.
me, through the real estate sector? So what I'm trying to say is that the real estate sector is still evolving in Nigeria. Are you getting me? And
Okay.
I believe that the state we are is one of the stages. Are you getting me, in this evolution? And I believe with time, all these actors, all these practitioners in the real estate, whether it's an agent, a lawyer, a surveyor, or property owners, are you getting me? Will come up with regulation. Are you getting me? That
Yeah.
will bench a benchmark on acceptable standards and practices that will enable us to have, a seemingly good rate.
Wow.
Are you getting me?
Wow.
That can be acceptable to all.
I love that.
Thank
I
you.
love that. I love that. I just hope this comes very soon because a
Yeah.
whole lot of Nigerians is giving up, and then we don't have to just blame the government.
Yes.
The government is not all, because if you have to say, corruption starts from little,
Okay.
and if you want to effect change,
Yeah.
you start from your little sectors.
Yes.
I just believe this comes so fast because I don't think the government alone should be blamed, or we should be pushing everything to the government. We should also be looking at some of the individuals that are causing or that is making Nigeria uneasy
Okay.
for certain
Okay.
people to live in.
Yeah.
A whole lot of persons are complaining the turmoil is too much.
Okay.
It's too much on making the real estate and housing affordable for Nigerians,
Yeah.
for average Nigerian.
Yeah.
An average Nigerian actually can't pay rent.
Yeah. Yeah.
An average
Yeah.
Nigerian can't
Yeah.
pay rent.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Because as much as we are looking for places to stay, we still consider prices because you can't, let me say, you can't get a house of 1 million and at the end of the day, you
Yeah.
are unable to
Yeah.
furnish the house.
Yeah.
At least there should be a match so that you can afford a house and then afford furnishing that house. If possible, afford getting food stuff too, because food is also one of the basic needs. Getting food stuff so that you be eating, because you can't just be sleeping without eating.
Sure.
Some people might even prefer eating because they
Sure.
can squat from here and there,
Sure.
and it's inconveniencing. So, no, I believe the government still have something to do because if this government creates more of the mortgage system that you
Hmm.
made mention of,
Okay.
it will be better for
Yeah.
Nigerians,
Yeah.
and we will appreciate it
Yeah.
in a very large extent. So, since you've said this, I don't know if you have any handle where they can check you in case they need any real estate advice or they need housing around
Okay.
Enugu State, Nigeria.
Okay. Yeah. 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 We have a Facebook handle, Estate Pilots. Are
Okay.
you getting me? So if you Google Estate Pilots, you can easily see us there.
Okay, you have a website.
Currently, we are working on our website, and
Okay.
sooner or very soon it will be
It will be
launched.
out. Okay.
Yeah. On a general note, like I said, real estate in Nigeria is evolving. Yeah,
Okay.
it's evolving.
Saying real estate in Nigeria is evolving.
Yeah.
Every sector in Nigeria is evolving, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Every sector, because as a developing nation, though it's quite appalling that we still call Nigeria a developing nation.
Yeah.
Nigeria is not supposed to be a developing nation. Considering the resources, we are so much blessed. This nation is blessed so much with a whole lot of mineral resources. And this is about 60 something years of independence.
Yeah.
So by now, we are not supposed to be talking about evolving. We are not supposed to be talking about developing. We are not supposed to classify Nigeria as a developing nation. Nigeria is supposed to be one of the developed nations in the world.
Okay. What you say absolutely is correct. Yeah, but this saying, you can't eat your cake and have it. Are you getting me? So The revenue that
Generated.
that have generated over the years, you're supposed to leverage on it to create enduring wealth.
Yeah.
Enduring wealth, I get me, that will drive industrialization, create opportunities for wealth creation. So I get me, build public infrastructures. I get me, understand? Empower people. So if over the years as a nation we don't consider a priority to invest, I get me, and you know, execute those projects that will make us stand, as an economic giant that we are. If we're able to do it, then we'll have ourselves to blame. And yeah, everything still boils down to the leadership. Yeah, because you know we have a presidential system of government, and those at the helm of affairs call the shots. They determines what happens to the resources. So um, what we are experiencing in Nigeria, the hardship, the bad economic climate, to a large extent is man-made. And until we resolve as a people, we resolve to take our destiny into our own hands and I get me across all strata to get the leadership right. We need to get leadership right to function in Nigeria as it's functioning in other, striving nations of the world in Africa. So we need to get the leadership right in all frontiers. It's quite appalling. Nigeria is a bleeding nation.
Serious.
So
Serious.
so it's a clarion call for all and sundry, all citizens. Are you getting me? So
Yeah.
we need to rally around to ensure that democracy is enthroned, because democracy ought to engineer. Democracy ought to engineer development. Democracy should be able to pull people out of poverty.
Honestly.
Democracy should, I don't know. Democracy is the government of the people. The power must belong to the people. We have to take back the power. So I'm encouraging Nigerians to, wherever they are, across all borders, there is one thing that we must, you know, look out. We must look out. We must realize that the nation belongs to all, that we have no other nations. We have no other place to go.
Sure.
Are you getting me? We have to, you know,
And nobody is coming to save us.
we
The
have to
US
realize
is
that,
not coming to save us.
yes, no matter how bad, are you getting me?
Yeah.
We have to stand out for this nation. We have to stand out for this nation because I believe that Nigeria is a blessed nation with huge resources, with huge natural, mineral, abundant resources that can capable of taking us to the first world country.
Sure.
But we need to get the leadership right to achieve this.
Okay,
Thank you very much. Yeah.
it all boils down to our leadership system. Our leadership system sucks, and then we need to do something about it, and it starts from us, because, like I say, we are the leaders of tomorrow. So from here, we might get positions, the upper echelon, and then what we talk about determines what we are going to do when we get there. So thank you all for your listening. Thank you for your audience. I appreciate you all. Thank you, sir,
All right.
for gracing this
Oh,
this podcast.
it's a pleasure
Your,
having me.
your presence have actually educated me, and I believe my audience too are educated. They are enlightened. We appreciate you for giving us this. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate
The pleasure is
Thank you for
mine.
your time, sir.
All
Thank
right.
you. All right. See you guys next time in our next podcast. Bye. Take care.